Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I just recently received a comment that was a very fair point. I'm not calling the guy out, he was very polite and respectful, and I agree with him. He said that, one of the things he liked about this channel was how diverse it was and all the different kind of content, mostly to do with figures. And then lately, since I've been rehauling the Trick or Treat Studios Michael Myers masks, the channel's mainly been about that, because it keeps me really busy and it's the main source of income now and stuff. So I have been neglecting the figure videos a little bit, but mainly, if I had new stuff to review, I'd do that, but I don't. So I've already reviewed everything here, I've reposed everything, compared everything that needed comparing, done all the mods I've done. And I kind of just got to a point where there wasn't really much left to show, but I've got some cool stuff inbound, waiting for Hot Toys to release Pennywise, then I'll get that and review it for you. Trick or Treat Studios Art the Clown, definitely getting that, can review that one for you. Got some 1/12 scale Cool Models werewolves that are going to be coming out, I guess, pretty soon. Got both of those pre-ordered. That's the 1/6 scale werewolf, but the ones I've got coming pre-ordered through 1/6 kit are 1/12 scale werewolves, and as you can see, Cool Models do a great job with those things. Hey, Art the Clown, there he is. But yeah, probably won't choose any horror figures for this video. So I'm basically just going to grab some random figures from this wall and just have some fun with them for a little video for you, just to, hopefully tide you over until some new stuff comes along to review. I'll review the new Caustic Plastic Peter Sellers, I guess, when that kit's released, and the American Werewolf in London Kessler Wolf from NECA, and a few other bits and pieces. It's been a while since anything really got released that I was after. I did review the Muhammad Ali bust here, which is an awesome piece. Check out the review for this. It's a very early review, so it's very cool of Andrew from Iconic Studios to give me an opportunity to see this nice and early and tell you guys all about it. Just get my camera to focus here. Absolutely awesome piece. Bit of a random shelf, this one. Don't usually have a lot of this NECA stuff out on display, but because it was October recently, I wanted to, set up a nice little display with this guy recently as well from NECA. That's the way I'm displaying him for now. A little werewolf session. Can't wait to get the Kessler Wolf. So I will. Oh, that was a cool little gift there, as well as many others that she got me. My girlfriend for my birthday. I got this skull. It's really, really cool. Be careful, don't drop it. It's quite heavy. It's got all these. She said it reminded her of kind of like a face hugger, like it's his legs coming out of the mouth and stuff. I was like, oh wow. So she surprised me with this. She got me a bunch of cool t-shirts and some aftershave and a bunch of other stuff, and this. That's pretty cool. Pop that up here on top of the Vampirella box. But yes, I will pick some figures. Probably going to be Batman Begins first, because that one's calling to me. Look at that. Get him down and just, just taking figures down and just maybe posing them a little bit, just appreciate them again, share them with you guys. And just thank you so much to everyone who sticks with me on the channel. I know it's been a very much Michael Myers mask fest lately, so I appreciate that's not everyone's cup of tea. Always feel free to leave me suggestions for videos you want to see, because that would actually help me out a lot. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Like sometimes, because I've already reviewed everything in the room, sometimes I run out of ideas or things to do with them. So if you ever get any ideas of anything in particular you might want to see me do or show, you can always let me know in the comments, and I'll do my best to get to it. So yeah, let's get down this awesome Batman Begins figure and just appreciate that. Drop a like on the video, make sure you subscribe, and be sure to follow me on Instagram at DeanKnight333. Yes sir, there it is. About the best Batman figure in my collection. Technically it's a big mishmash of parts already covered on the channel, but from what I remember, gosh, there's so many different things here. You got the Armory Dark Knight boots with the separation for better posability. The Toy Fair exclusive body from Derek Fagan. The whole figure was from Derek Fagan God bless him out there. I hope he's doing well. Thank you so much, Derek, for your amazing generosity with this piece. Got the Takara. No, is it still? No, I don't think it's Takara gauntlets anymore. I think it's actually the Hot Toys ones that I sprayed with a shinier black. And obviously the Unreal Customs Master Sculpt. Amazing. And a custom cape by Jackson. I think that's what it's all made up of. Then you got the DC Collectibles Batman Begins statue base. And there you go, guys. An awesome head sculpt. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's pose him with the cape wrapped around him. Classic Batman Begins action. Alright, so that's his pose changed up, ready to go back on the shelf, but we'll just appreciate that for a minute. I mean, that's classic Batman Begins. You got to get that slight tilt forward. Bring his arms in around his kind of belt, bring them in a bit. Make sure the gauntlets aren't sticking out so they catch on the cape. Kind of tuck them in. And then just get the cape to fall nicely, like it's got real weight to it, which it does in this case, because the Jackson cape is very well made. But you just got to appreciate that shape of this guy, man. The silhouette, it's so awesome. Man, every angle, I mean, from the side profile, especially with this custom head by Unreal Customs, man, the thickness of it, panther-like beast, creature. Yeah, look at that, beautiful. Even facing away from us, still looks ridiculously awesome. Look at the flow of the cape. It's just natural. Just put him back where he belongs. Yep, that looks really good. Very cool from that angle there. Alright, so that's that one reposed. Not going to do all of them, just a couple more. Don't want the video to be too long. Save something for later. Who shall I mess with? Don't really want to mess with this Sideshow Joker, even though he comes with so much extra stuff. He's a really fun one to repose. You got a different head sculpt, different coat that he can wear, all kinds of accessories. But I really like this Killing Joke pose. It's quite difficult to get him exactly like that, holding onto the camera. That's not his camera, that's Entebbe Che Guevara camera. But yeah, I might not mess with him just yet. That's a good pose for Selina. She's a beautiful piece, falling apart, but still very nice to look at. Who to choose? The poosing. Maybe Catwoman. Yeah, let's do Catwoman. That's all. Oh, hello. Stepping on me. This is where I do my live streams. That's me setup. That's my chair. That's the mic. That's the stereo that pumps out the tunes while I'm sitting there. Laptop's usually there so that you get the masks in the background and all that. Anyway, right, Catwoman. Such an absolutely stunning piece and very, very unique. 1/6 Visage on Instagram. Took care of the head sculpt, made that happen. A Adam Hughes custom 1/6 scale Catwoman. Selina Kyle, obviously the likeness from Adam Hughes here, very much inspired by Audrey Hepburn. And it's just beautiful. Gwendophon Facebook made this outfit, which has really stood the test of time. I've had it a good few years now and it's absolutely tough as hell and no damage, no stress, nothing. It's just absolutely beautiful figure. I've got the DX11 Joker handcuffs on her and she's got 2 diamonds and yeah, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Was it Joe Turner did the base decal there, exactly like the Adam Hughes comic covers, and she's standing on it, but it's all complete. Got these little cats, quite a few little cats. Just whenever I see one when I'm out on my travels, I'll usually grab one to go with Selina here. Right, let me think of a pose for her. Firesin body, so she can do it all. Because of the outfit and the fact that it's never coming off, I don't really mind if the silicone skin on the elbow starts to rip or whatever, because you're not going to see it because of the outfit. So I tend to go a little bit more crazy with this one than I would with a Firesin body with more of an exposed booty. Okay, well, so clearly I haven't gone too crazy with this one, but I like it. I was just tweaking the arms and I kind of like this pose, so I think that's how she's going back on the shelf. Looks really nice. I'll take a few pictures first, put them on the gram. But she is absolutely stunning. One of the very best, coolest pieces I have in the whole collection, and for so many years I really wanted a true representation of the Adam Hughes Catwoman in 1/6 scale, and I tried many attempts myself to mod different head sculpts and try and get there myself, but 1/6 Visage, making this head sculpt, just made it official. You know, and the beautiful way that it was presented. Check out the review on the channel when I first got the head sculpt and the way it came and the packaging and I mean, it's all up there on the shelf with her on display, but stunning. Absolutely stunning. Alright, and there she is, back on the shelf. Absolutely incredible piece. Still blows me away every time I look at it. It's just perfect from head to toe. Masterpiece. She just looks so alive and perfect. Amazing paint job. Incredible. The cowl sculpted so perfectly as well to match the one from the comics. I love that cover there. That's probably the most famous. They're all awesome. And there she is. I was just looking over here at the Predator and Alien stuff, thinking maybe repose one of these, but I don't know. There's not much. It's the Elder Predator. There's just not much I do with him, really. He's an amazing piece, and I'm so glad to have him. But he is very stiff in the joints, which is good because they're going to hold the pose whatever you do put him in. But I tend to not really go too crazy with the Elder. He doesn't really need it. He has a presence, just standing there. You know, the wolf. I mean, forget about it. That thing is superposable and so many different accessories, and you know, maybe repose him. But I feel like I've only done that recently. I don't want to mess with the original Jungle Hunter. I do love that pose. I think he looks best without the mask on, with the mandibles open, in that raw moment where he's exposed himself to Arnie for the first time. And yes, that does sound a bit weird, but you know what I mean. Exposed himself. I mean, from the size of his piece there, I don't think he's hauling about too much of a burden, to be honest with you. I mean, he's not blessed in that sense. Hell of a hunter, not much of a punter. Right, let's do a little repose on the Punisher War Machine from my very good buddy Mr. Ryan Rose Clark. He sent this along. What an amazing gesture, man. Incredible. Weighs a ton. Super satisfying. Badass. Let's do it. Absolute monster in 1/6 scale. Probably get out the bag of accessories in the drawer here with the head sculpt and other little bits to see what I can come up with for you. Alright, so found me accessories. So I'm going to use this head sculpt and probably just have him holding the helmet. And I think that'll look pretty cool. I've already posed him up full on assault, just everything blasting, which did look fantastic. I did that already, so don't think I've had him on display yet with this head sculpt, so I'm going to do that. Alright, so that was really easy to do. I forgot how just it's a great figure to work with. Changing over the hands is so easy, changing over the head's a lot easier than you'd think, and just a really nice piece to work with and so impressive to look at. Can't thank Ryan enough for this piece, man. Thank you so much if you're watching this, Ryan. Absolutely love it. I mean, look at that side profile. That is just, that's the front cover of a comic book right there. Just smoke behind him.
you know, the aftermath of a battle. Just standing there taking a breather. Tough son of a bitch, got it done in the end. Look at that. So, unfortunately, I can't put him on the shelf because he really is that heavy. I just worry that eventually he'll bring the shelf down. I'm not joking, he's that heavy. That's why I just put him on top of the guitar amplifier, or maybe just for a while can have him on the desk. There's corners of the desk here that's fine to leave him there. That's just so I can appreciate him when I'm sitting here thinking of my next video to do and stuff. So I think I'll leave him there, folks. It's a beautiful piece. We'll do one more, and then we'll save the rest for future videos. So who shall be the final? Do you know what? I just realized every one I've chose so far is like in black. Batman Begins in black, Catwoman in black, and War Machine in black. So I should probably choose a very colourful figure now, which leaves basically Wonder Woman or Superman. So maybe one of them, or Harley or Joker, I guess. Let's see. Alright, I chose Christopher Reeve Superman. So he doesn't really come with any accessories. He comes with his other hands, but I couldn't tell you where they are right now. I mean, they're somewhere around here. I've probably used them for Myers figures by now. But here he is. I mean, luckily my suit is still not having any troubles. Like the S has no cracks on it. Still holding up really well. I mean, I live in the UK, so it's not too humid or hot most of the time. Belt's still good. Everything's still good. He does have that issue with his skin peels a little bit on the Adam's apple area. That's one of the things that happens with a lot of these Hot Toys bodies. I don't know if it's happening these days. They might have corrected that by now, but quite a few figures I've had over the years develop that issue if you're not careful. But anyway, I mean, look at that. Absolutely stunning. I wonder if they'll ever do another one of these. I don't know. I mean, other companies have done plenty of Christopher Reeve stuff. I know NECA did some. Various statues out there. So, I mean, it can be done. I mean, Hot Toys did it. But I guess it was a very, very expensive likeness to, you know, get the rights to use or whatever. So, you know, I've always used the stock cape as well. There's some beautiful custom ones out there. I should probably get one of those at some point. But yeah, let me see what I can come up with. It's probably going to be quite simple, but let's see what we can do with Christopher Reeve Superman. Alright, so it's not the most drastically different pose, but I don't want to stress out the figure too much. I've had it for many years and I want to keep it in good condition. But I was just thinking of an episode of Pawn Stars, or I hope I'm pronouncing, you know, Pawn Stars, not Pawn Stars, Pawn. You know, the show based in Las Vegas where people go in and sell their bits and pieces they've had lying around for years, sometimes worth a lot of money. One episode, you can YouTube it, and I'm sure most of you have seen it anyway, but one guy had one of the suits Christopher Reeve wore in the original Superman, and I mean, the colour may not be exactly right, especially with the blue, but the material Hot Toys chose is pretty damn accurate to what they used in that original movie, from what I can see anyway. So I've just gone with a, you know, hands on the hips, heroic, cape slightly blowing in the wind, him just looking awesome. And yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna leave it for tonight, folks. I hope this has been an enjoyable video for the guys out there who've been missing the videos on the 1/6 scale figures. Thank you for your patience, thanks for bearing with me, and hope you've enjoyed this little repose session on some of the figures in the room. And like I said earlier in the video, don't be afraid to leave me a comment. Let me know if you have any ideas that you'd like to see video wise on the channel. Be more than happy to try and make that happen for you. But drop a like on the video, make sure you subscribe, and I hope you guys are all doing well. I'll see you soon. Take it easy. Bye bye.